I thought, once again, I thought we had some people played hard. Duquesne's a pretty good team. They can score in punches because they can shoot the three a little bit. So I thought the first half, 32 Robinson girl, we left her open on 4 threes, and she was like 4 for 6, 4 for whatever the first half. I thought the second half we paid better attention, shut her down. Did she even score second half?
No.
Yeah, so I thought we did a better job against her the second half.
Yes.
First half, Bria Holmes wasn't shooting the three well, but you know what? She can still score 27. So, to give her credit. I thought Avery, the second half, come out and played extremely well. First half, I don't know where she was. Second half, played extremely well. I thought Lene Montgomery, especially the first half, got to the ball, blocks, and was scoring and that. So, and then at the end, we weren't smart. We took some bad shots, fouled at the foul line. And I think I was looking at the stats. I think they scored 6 field goals second half, the rest of it from the foul line. I mean, we got to quit putting people at the foul line, giving up offensive boards. But I'm happy to win. I was concerned about this one because this team will win a lot of games in their league. So I thought Bree McDonald come in, especially the second half, and gave us a boost a little bit. So we'll continue to get better. We still wasn't smart at the end of the game when the score was close, but those are things we need to work on. Any questions?
You said yesterday this was the kind of game where you throw records out the window. You just expect them to play tough for a really long time. It seemed like that's how it was going to go. Excuse me. And then you guys were able to pull away that 10-0 run in the second half. If you could talk about that. And
yeah, we come out a little slow the first half, standing around, just shooting jump shots and not attacking that. And they come out attacking. And I think I took a timeout there and said some nice things. I encouraged them to start playing harder. And we come out and went on the 10-0 run that you're talking about. So those are things we got to do. And I had to use more timeouts tonight just because we got tired a little bit. And then when Linda got in foul trouble, we have to understand Dominic is not Linda. So we got to get open for Dominic. And we got to help a freshman point guard. And we didn't do it. We didn't do it against Mississippi State either, and that's why we struggled. So we got to get used to that a little bit because Linda, sometimes Linda's in foul trouble. But Linda's still doing great. She had 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 6 rebounds. I mean, she rebounds well from a point guard position. So.
And she really shut down Robinson in the second half.
Yeah,
Talk about that defensive effort there and what you guys did after what she did in the first half.
Well, we switched 1 through 4. They were running the play we run, and we kept getting caught up on a pick on the 5 pick. Wasn't getting through, so we made that adjustment, and she wasn't able to get those type of looks. And plus we stayed out on her a little bit more. Even on the drive, we would stay out because she was just really hurting us the first half.
Coach, the progression out of Lene, seems like everyone on this team, you can kind of expect what they're gonna play like. But with her, she's kind of the X factor. Let's talk about what she did tonight.
Well, I mean, you look at her stats. She had 8 points. I think they were all the first half, and she had 5 blocks. She gives us that dimension. A defensive player can block shots and that type of stuff. Offensively, she was hitting the little jumper and all that, and then inside, she kind of, she just we got to continue to work with her, continue to get her better. But I love the improvement she's made since, we started practice. And she'll continue to improve because she wants to improve. Her attitude's great, her work ethic's great, so she'll get better.
Said Bree struggled from 3. What's it say about her that she can still get her points and carry you guys that way?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You can sit there, some players would have felt sorry for themselves because they weren't hitting their shot, or some players like Bria Holmes will continue to play hard and attack and score in different ways. When you're not hitting your 3, you got to score different ways. And just imagine if she was hitting her 3s too, and then that's going to be a nightmare to guard. But, she plays hard. We count on her a lot. We count on all the 2 seniors and Bria and Linda and Crystal and Avery are the 4, and then we got to see who's ready to play with the other group.
38 points in the paint. I mean, is that especially important for this team to be able to score down low?
Well, absolutely it is. We got to, and if you saw Bria Holmes posted a couple times, and we got to use our guards down the paint because you got to go in the paint. We just can't stand out and shoot jumpers. So it's very important we get in the paint. Avery Fields, You know, I was a little bit on Avery. She had 0 rebounds at halftime, ended up with 5. And, you know, we can't have that. Avery's one of our better players, and she got to be active. Second half, she was active. I don't know how many points she had the first half. You all remember?
I think it was 4 or 6.
4.
Yeah, and they ended up with 20. I mean, it's just a matter of getting active, and she did. She got active the second half.
It sounds like you have to remind her occasionally that, you know, like you said yesterday, that
Yeah.
in the exhibition game she didn't.
Right,
she didn't
right. Sometimes she watches the others do it. She's so unselfish, she watches the others do it. But we need her to get involved, and I kept telling her, get involved. And then, you know, at halftime, again, you got to get involved. You got 0 rebounds. You scored 4, 6 points. It's ridiculous. You got to get involved, and then she did. Avery's a good person, works extremely hard, so she'll play hard. She plays hard. Duquesne, give them credit. You know, they battled. They battled. I was glad to see a team come in here and push the ball and make some miss a little bit on us, because we got beat over top a little bit. So that'll be good film and good practice time. I mean, you can tell them until you actually do it, and then the next time you tell them, they'll understand what you're talking about.
Well, Bria showed a little different part of her game tonight. She made some really neat passes. I mean, inside. I mean.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
she doesn't. She normally doesn't. You know, do that. I don't.
And that's
think.
something we want Bria to do. We want her, I mean, because she's going to draw so much attention. If she can jump stop and read it and make the right passes, some people get some easy shots. So, you know, we want her to do those type of things.
Any other questions for Coach?
All right, appreciate it. Thanks.